Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I hope that all is well today. For those of you guys who are unaware of who I am, it is your girl Phoenix Osset, your tarot reader, your spiritual guide, your friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend, your buddy, your pal. I'm your friend, your friend, friend, your friend, your friend, friend, your friend, your friend, friend, your buddy, your pal. What's up, guys? And I am here with another fine, divine, collective message for my beautiful tribe of fine, divine, ascended masters. Again, my babies, I'm saying it again. This is a collective message, okay? So there's going to be something in this video for everybody that bypasses this video, that comes across this video, whose spirit truly calls out to this video. And you'll know because it'll pique your little interest, right? Not your little interest, your big interest, okay? And so, yeah, if this video comes across your screen, make sure to check it out, okay? Like the video if there's something in here that truly resonates with your spirit, okay? And again, be a leader of your own discernment, okay? Be a leader of your own discernment, my babies, alrighty? Before we get started, I do want to give thanks to my ancestors. I want to thank you for your love, for your protection, for the resilience, for the grace. Ashe, I want to give thanks to the Divine Mother and Father that governs over everything, over me, over you, over this reading here right now. Protect us, each and every last one of us, as we do and as we participate in this energy exchange today. I give thanks for being a divine connected conduit, and I give thanks for being able to connect with you all today. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let's get started. Okay. As always, my babies, I am going to show you guys the cards and we'll get right on into it. Now, I know you guys are not truly used to seeing me on here this late, guys, but y'all know family is coming in town and things like that. So we're having to, be in the flow and go with the schedule. But as always, guys, I'm going to show you guys the cards and we're going to get right on into the message. Now, the title went a little something like this. Y'all know I be like, spirit really uses me even when it comes to titles and things like that. But it was saying something about spirit was getting your mind right or something like that before, they started to give you these gifts. Thank you, spirit. They were going to change you inwardly before they started to change your reality. Ashe, as within, so without, correct? So I'm telling you guys are very giving, right? You guys are very compassionate souls. You guys are very passionate souls, period, right? Your heart space energy. Star Syrian could be very, very, very important. Confirmation, right? But that Star Syrian energy, the energy that governs over like just all encompassing love, right? That's just the energy that you guys carry. So naturally, you guys are givers. Naturally, you guys are empaths, right? Naturally, you connect with the sun, okay, the sun again, okay. Ra could be very significant for somebody here today. But naturally, you guys connect with the sun, the moon, the stars, nature, right? This is just who you are innately, this is who you are on a soul level, and not just on a soul level, but on an eternal level, on a cosmic level as well. You get what I'm saying? But spirit is telling you or reminding you more than anything, because remember, like, you guys are very tapped in to the Akashic records. You guys are tapped in, period. Okay, like if tapped in was a person, it would be you, my dear. Okay, but so spirit is reminding you, just as much as you so freely give to others, just as much as you so effortlessly give to others, remember to give to yourself. You get what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, and I'm thinking of Latin right now. I'm so Latin. Maybe some of you guys need to start learning Latin. And like, I know I don't share like a lot of like the personal stuff, especially like the transitions and things like that I go through. But some things, like, if spirit is telling me to like let you guys know, then I'm gonna let you guys know, right? And so Latin is something that I'm getting into right now, because I do feel like that Latin just carries a certain ashe it just has a certain energy, you know, especially when it comes to magic and spells and, you know, things like that. So that's something that I'm picking up on right now. So maybe some of you guys, Latin could be something that's very significant for you guys. Maybe somebody needs to start doing some of that. Okay. But yeah, spirit is telling you guys to give to yourself. Okay, go inward. Remember, yesterday we were speaking about the hermit energy, right? And the hermit energy is also about nurturing yourself, mind, body, spirit, you know, again, pulling back. And it's reminding me of the sacred text, you know, within the Bible. Jesus went to like some for y'all know I don't know the Bible like that. I'm a Torah girl, you know, and of course I follow the teachings of the Baha'i faith, but you know there's even like a Bible scripture that speaks about how even Jesus went into, you know, the forest or into the wilderness or something for a certain amount of days, certain amount of nights, you know, to do whatever he did. Y'all know I don't know, so I ain't gonna be sitting here acting like I know, okay? But so it's just a reminder that, you know, sometimes we do need to pull away, right? Sometimes we do. Oh, thank you so much. But sometimes, you know, we need, not sometimes, hell, all the time. You get what I'm saying? We need to be able to pull away from the distractions, you know, to feed our mind, body, soul, spirit. This is the same, you know, same energy with fasting. You get what I'm saying? It makes you stronger. It helps to stabilize you as well. Okay, Ashe. But spirit is telling you guys like I'm hearing that one song heard by Cleo Soul, you know, things will get better, oh, things will get easier. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. That's not the melody, what I was just singing, but I know y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then go look it up. It's Cleo Soul, and I want to say it's things will get better or things will get easier, something like that. But I promise you, y'all type it in, it's gonna come up. The song is gonna come up, okay? But things, you guys are moving on to easier times, to better times, to more peaceful times, if you will. But spirit is also telling you, okay, because they're saying like you're living in peace right now, you know, like you're living you have things to be grateful for right now, you know. Really dig deep, you guys, okay? I'm being reminded of the post that I wrote this rising. I was telling you guys to, you know, do child's pose and to, you know, start, you know, in child's pose, start to name some of the things that you guys are grateful for, and just how doing that every morning, doing that every rising when you wake, you know, what that does for your mind, you know. And then especially when you make it a habit, you know, you create that habit. I promise you guys, and I know it sounds so simple, it sounds so cliche, it sounds so mundane, you know, you hear people saying this all the time, say your affirmations, do this, do that, but I promise you, it really, really does something to you at a soul level, you know, because again, now you're reprogramming, you're deprogramming or you're reprogramming, right? So now instead of in the morning, you know, you're waking up, you're finding things to worry about. Now when you wake up in the rising, you know, there's 1,000 things to be grateful for, right? Starting with, hey, I'm grateful that I woke up this rising, right? Because there's many people that did. I'm grateful I woke up with a roof over my head. You get what I'm saying? I'm grateful I woke up within the warmth of my house. You get what I'm saying? Like things like that. People ain't got, you know, I'm thankful I got something in my fridge to eat. You may not have much, but you got something. You get what I'm saying? Bitch, even if it's just bread and peanut butter, you understand what I'm saying? Even if it's just bread, cinnamon sugar, and butter, baby, guess what? You're gonna make you some, what is it? The cinnamon sugar toast, okay? That's one of my favorites, okay? People call it struggle meals now, but growing up, baby, like that was a meal. Okay, make you some cinnamon sugar toast, make you some eggs on the side, baby, you good. That's breakfast, okay? That's breakfast. But spirit is telling you, you know, to really immerse yourself in gratitude, right? What am I grateful for right now? Maybe that's something, you know, hey, ask yourself right now, what am I grateful for right now in this moment, you know, in this space, in this time? You get what I'm saying? And hey, then before you know it, now time done went by. Now you got a million things to be grateful for, right? Like you've trained your mind to see all the great things. So now when the great things really start coming in, it's gonna be like, whoa, mind blowing, right? But hey, you know, it's something dealing with time here. Okay. before you know it, at the blink of an eye, you know. But yeah, Spirit is telling you to, you know, train your mind. Remember, I told you guys the title of this was Spirit is going to change you inwardly before they start to show you outwardly, right? Before they start to change your reality. And that's how it is. That's level one in spirituality. In any house, you know, there's 3 houses, you know, and the first house is your mind, right? Just as in the Kabbalah, right? They teach you everything is energy, right? Everything starts here. The mind is all, okay? So yeah, change your mind, change your thought process, right? Change your perspective, okay? Start studying more. You know, that's why I think travel is, it should be important to everybody, no matter who you are. You know, getting outside of your comfort zone, you know, and just going to experience different places, you know, different energies. Like if you're a city person, hey, you like, nobody's telling you that they ain't gonna drive 10,000 miles to Utah, whatever the case. You get what I'm saying? But just go spend some time on a farm, you know, spend some time somewhere else, you know, something, you know, go camping. If you want them people, oh, I don't know, you know, you never know. Oh, you never know, especially in this economy, honey. You never know when you're gonna need some life skills. You gonna need to learn how to dang on light that fire from the fireworks, or the look for the fireworks, but from that wood, you know, from that firewood, whatever. Okay, but yeah, Spirit is telling you to be more grateful. Okay, and again to rest here. But this is also comfort. Okay, this is material comfort as well. You know, and I love how she has the lavender beside her. There's an owl there, a cat there, a snail there, a turtle there, my favorite, right? The spirit animals are just around her. You know, you guys are very intuitive beings. You guys are very wise beings. Again, Star Syrian energy. Mother Isis could be very significant to somebody here. Okay. Hecate could be very significant to somebody here. And I'm seeing the white roses, so heavy on the Hecate. Okay. That rebirth, renewal, past trauma, past life trauma healing, that type of work. So yeah, congratulations to you. But yeah, for a lot of you guys, Hecate is really like stepping in. There's going to be a total rebirth, right? It's going to feel like a new you, but this is just a more this is just you walking in your higher sense of self, right? You walking in that higher purpose. Okay, but Spirit is also reminding you again to rest, to rest, to rest. A lot of you guys again are either coming out of an initiation or about to start a new initiation. You know, it could be both, you know, right? There's a trend, but there's definitely a transition happening here. Okay, and there's also, okay, an energy transference. So like definitely one of your ancestors, that gift that your ancestors are going to be giving you could definitely be an energy transference, right? Them like strengthening your gifts, maybe strengthening your intuition, okay, strengthening your discernment, okay. But this could also be just you paying more attention to it, okay. As the one time maybe you weren't so sure, and now you're just like a little more clearer, that type of energy, okay. But yeah, Spirit is saying get ready. But yeah, you guys are walking into this season of, it's going to feel like luck for some of you, okay. But I'm hearing like bingo, okay. Something's going to happen. Somebody's been waiting on this. It's going to feel like a game has been won or something like that. Okay. But yeah, I heard Spirit say we had to break you down, you know, to build you back up, to build you up anew, okay? The Tower card energy here. But that's not the Tower card, of course, okay? I'm seeing the Tower card in my third eye. Alrighty, so yeah, a very significant change is going to happen here, okay? But Spirit is letting you know, like, yeah, we had to show you some things. We had to reveal some things to you. We had to reveal some people to you, okay? We had to separate you from certain energies, okay? From certain places, from certain people, that type of energy here, okay? But it was never meant to tear you down. You get what I'm saying? It was never meant to tear you down. There's a lot of baskets. All of these baskets have been through the same trials and tribulations and turbulence and all of these things going down that river, right? But here's you. You good. You good. You good. All the other baskets toe up from the flow up. Okay. Touch not my anointed ones. You understand me? Do you understand me? Okay? Like, yeah, it was only meant to build you up, to make you stronger, again, to show you who you are, okay? To know thyself is everything. And that reminds me, so in my Kabbalah writings this rising, I was reading, there was a passage that I was reading, and it was just talking about, God's grace and mercy and things like that, and how, like, if we didn't have it, like, we like, we'd be some fucked up people. Like, and one of the examples, not necessarily fucked up people, well, hell yeah, we would be, right? But, like, one of the examples was, like, about a ship. Okay, and how if God's mercy and grace and all of these things, if it wasn't existent, right, how you could have the strongest ship, right? You could have the best crewmates, right? You could have you being the captain. You could be the best captain like there is out here to drive that ship, right? But if y'all was to get attacked, if y'all was to get hit by something, how that ship would sink, bitch. Okay, it'll go down. But it was saying, because God's grace and mercy is just so good, so all encompassing. You get what I'm saying? Just every fucking thing. Because we have that, you have certain, shipwreckages and things like that could, like they got hit with something, it could go down. But because, God's grace and mercy is here. Ashe, the Most High is here. Ashe, you have those people that survive certain circumstances like that, and yeah. So that's you, bitch. Okay, like, So let's keep going, guys. Look, I hope, look, I'm not a Christian. I study the Baha'i faith, and I'm just saying that because we got a beautiful comment. But I know once she see me pull these tarot cards, she's like, because y'all know, baby, like, they love to say, oh, this is evil, that is evil. You get what I'm saying? But as they say, baby, judge the spirit, and only the spirit. Judge the fruits, Ashe, of the spirit. Ashe. Okay. Continue to work on yourselves, my loves. Okay. Continue to study. Okay. Continue to study truth, everlasting truth. Y'all understand what I'm saying? No matter what that looks like to you. Okay. No matter what faith it is. You understand what I'm saying? Study truth and, take truth for what it is. Understand me? Do you understand me now? Okay. But Spirit say keep working on you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. Spirit say keep working on you, baby. Keep working on yourself. Alrighty? Keep working on those gifts. Building those, strengths. Okay. But building up yourself, okay? Keep learning, keep studying, keep growing. That's what life is about. Ashe, self-evolution, evolution, period. You get what I'm saying? You heal thyself, you heal others around you. Okay? Hey, how you doing, baby? Okay, so continue to work at whatever you working at, whatever you are birthing, whatever you are creating. Okay, keep doing that. Okay, stick with it. I promise you, you will bear fruit. Period. Okay, period. That's law. You understand what I'm saying? That is law. Stick with it. Okay, believe in yourself. Okay. Okay, even when the tough get going get tough. Ain't that how they say it? Yeah, believe in yourself. Understand me now? Okay? Yeah, and have patience in everything that you do. Okay? Don't rush it. Don't rush your timing. Okay? Don't rush your purpose. Again, live in gratitude, in the state of everlasting gratitude, okay? Because it's always something to be thankful for, okay? It's always somebody out here doing worse than you, and not in the state of comparison, but it's just in the state of, like, look at those things. You get what I'm saying? Acknowledge those things, okay? Because it could be so much worse. It could be so much worse, you know? Be thankful because you're sitting in a walking prayer right now. You're sitting in this moment right here. There was one point in time where you prayed for this moment. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We got to be thankful. You understand what I'm saying? Because bitch, we living in peace right now. Okay? Because if y'all wasn't in a peaceful state, y'all wouldn't be on. Hopefully, y'all wouldn't be on here. You get what I'm saying? Just watching. Hopefully you will be working towards that peace. Okay? Whatever that looks like to you. But you're comfortable. Okay, you stable. You gotta be, because you ain't worried. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I think so. I think so. I think so. Put yourself out there. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Put yourself out there. But I do think so. Okay, but yeah, Spirit say, be patient. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Good afternoon. How are you? How are you? Okay. And I love how they use Father Sims as the temperance card. I think that is so beautiful. Okay, yeah, y'all. Look, you are so youthful. You are so vibrant. You are so loving, so caring, so kind, like so compassionate, so creative. Like, you deserve every single thing that you have come into you. Spirit say, like, you're no longer stuck. You're no longer confused, right? There's nothing hindering you or holding you back. Okay, but again, you gotta step out there. You gotta put yourself out there. Okay. But if you guys were, I don't know, if maybe somebody was wondering, like, hey, do I got any blockages on me? That's the Spirit saying, no, you don't. Okay, you do not. Okay. You have that clear vision. You have that clarity, right? You know what you want to do. You know what your purpose is. Okay. You know what your strengths are. Okay. But you got to go out here and you got to do it. You got to walk that good walk. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And have faith. Walk by faith, not by sight. Okay? Again, walk by faith, not by sight. Alrighty? You walk in your purpose, on purpose. Okay, there's a song. I was about to start singing, okay? But seriously. Okay, but walk on your purpose. Walk in your purpose. On purpose every single day, right? Stay dedicated, stay steadfast, okay? Always be a student, okay? Be a student of life, period, right? Again, study the sacred text, okay? Because it's all there. Ain't that how they say it? It's all there, okay? You guys have nothing to worry about, okay? You guys have nothing to worry about. But again, change your mindset. Okay, work on yourself. Okay, because for some of you guys are, I heard somebody like, bitch, I'm trying. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, and yeah. Okay, how you doing, love? This ain't one of these. This ain't one of them lives. This is a collective message. But you can book a reading with me. My website is in the bio on my page. And for those of you guys that are on YouTube, y'all know it's within the description of the page. Okay, but book me for a reading. Okay. But yeah, and then even if you felt like, damn, I feel this collective message, you want a deeper, one-on-one look into this energy for yourself, then book a general reading. Okay, book a reading. Okay, and then I also have the Ask Any 3 Questions. Okay, where y'all can ask Any 3 questions. It's very plain and simple. And I do accept Afterpay as well. Okay. Because I know the state of the economy is crazy. Okay. And if y'all have any problems, then y'all just contact me. I'll send y'all an invoice. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Change your. Continue. Thank you, Spirit. But continue to work on your mind, okay? Continue to work on, that gratitude, okay? But continue to work on it. And again, be patient with yourselves. Be patient when it comes to seeing the fruits of your labor as well, okay? Remember, like, you guys out here planting seeds, okay? Little mustard seeds to be a fact, bitch. They're gonna grow up to be big mustard trees, okay? But seriously, continue to plant your seeds, okay? And continue to water them. Be patient, okay? Nurture them just as you would in your garden, right? You don't plant a seed and expect something to be there tomorrow, right? But you go out, you nurture it, you sing to it, you talk to it, you water it. Sometimes you have to move it in the just because maybe it's one of them plants that don't like the sunlight too much. Maybe it's one of them plants that love the sunlight. Maybe it's one of them plants that they ain't gone. Maybe it'll take them a couple months to grow. Maybe it's one of them plants that's, what is it? Invasive. You get what I'm saying? And you learn certain things about, the different things that you're growing as you go, right? You don't just expect for a miracle to just sprout up tomorrow. And then, and even when it comes to gardening, you get what I'm saying? You don't just expect to be this amazing damn gardener tomorrow. You know that it takes effort, it takes, patience, it takes dedication, right? And so remember that when it comes to your soul journey as well and your evolution as well, you're the seed. Nurture it, talk to it, sing to it, right? Prune accordingly, start to ask yourself, hey, is this one of my companion plants, or is this something that I need to move away from me? And when I say something, I mean people, right? And environments as well, right? Is this something that is conducive to my growth? Is it something that is harming my growth, right? And everything is energy. So is this something that's feeding my energy for the good, or is this something that I need to, hey, toxic bitch, And just as with your plants, right? When you learn that something isn't good for your plant, do you continue to go put it back over there? Once you learn it, once you find out, like, hey, that ain't good for it, do you continue to give it to you? No, you don't. You move it away, or you stop giving whatever it is you was given to it, right? And you don't backtrack, you don't think a second, third time about it, because right? And you should do the same for yourself, right? And yeah, it may hurt a little bit, right? But just as with your plants and things like that, when you're gardening and you have to repot something or you have to transfer something, when you first transfer it, for the first 2 to 3 days, it look like it's about to wither over and die. And sometimes they do, sometimes they go, and then you go out there the week following, they done sprouted back up and they all happy again, So sometimes it can hurt, and it will hurt, And it's not just a humanistic quality, it's because you're a star Syrian baby as well. So you feel things on a total different level than, everybody else, And so do with that information as you will. I know we just went on a whole rant, but it made sense, bitch. It made sense. Okay, let's keep going with the energy. But yeah, you guys are no longer stuck. There's no energy of stagnation or anything within our messages. Hey, baby, come give me a hug. Okay, but there's no energy of stagnation or anything like that. How you doing, baby? I'll be down a little bit. Okay. But yeah, check out the ancestors there, okay? Because you guys definitely walk the realm. You walk in between the realm. I think I told you guys that before we even started the message today. But I think I tell you guys that for the most part because you guys are shamanic beings, you know. You guys are indigenous beings. You guys are eternal beings. You guys are cosmic beings, right? We're stardust. We're everything and we're nothing at the same time, right? So of course we walk in between the realms, right? Of course we have a very spiritual eye, right? But you guys are also in this energy. Well, not but, because but is to say nah, nigga. So no. So let's word it right, okay? But so forget that, right? You guys are very eternal beings, very cosmic beings. You guys walk in between realms naturally, right? Your sleep state, your dream state carries so many messages for you, right? That's why dream journals are very important to you. Okay, I'm hearing don't accept something in your dreams. You guys will. Are y'all okay? Okay. Confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard that big boom when I said something. I thought something had happened to the babies. I thought somebody had fell or something like that. So y'all know we have family in town because my nephew, you know, so we're planning for the funeral and stuff like that. But confirmation. Within the next 3 to 8 days, you guys will have, or the next 3 to 7 days, excuse my language, okay? But well, not excuse me, bitch. It could be 3 days. No, it's not. It's 37. Okay. 3 to 7 days, right? You guys will have a dream and spirit is telling you, don't accept this. You know, accepting things in your dreams is kind of like signing a contract, okay? And I'm seeing like a wolf. Like y'all know the 3 little pigs and the wolf was at the disguising itself to be as the grandma. So yeah. And my stomach is feeling real funny right now too as we're talking about this, okay? But so don't accept anything in a dream, okay? Especially within the next 3 to 7 days, okay? Because there's somebody going to come in your dream, going to present themselves in your dream, and they're going to try to offer you something. They're going to try to give you something to make you sign some sort of contract here, okay? And it is because of an initiation that you're going through, okay? So somebody's going to try to energetically tie themselves to you guys, okay, during this dream. And so spirit is telling you no. Okay, don't accept that. Okay, don't accept whatever it is. Don't accept it. Okay. Okay, and especially if it's food, we heard, don't accept it. Okay. Yeah, and this could also be somebody. Okay, so this could be somebody trying to mess with your third eye. This could also affect you in the physical as well, okay? You eating that food in the dream, like somebody's gonna be trying to make you sick or something like that. Take the energy as it resonates, okay? Make sure that you guys are protecting yourselves, okay? I'm not saying that I'm scared nobody no dumb shit like that, okay? Because y'all know I ain't in this for none of that, okay? But protect yourselves, okay? And do as spirit said, okay? Don't be accepting shit, okay? Don't fuck around and find out, okay? Because you think shit cute, okay? Because it ain't, okay? But yeah. So your ancestors, okay? So that's what that was about, that ancestor card. Yeah, and look, I'm telling y'all, spirit did the revealing, okay? But spirit reveals a lot to you within your dreams. Okay, a lot to you in your dreams, and there's also something isn't what it seems to be, okay? Something is not what it seems to be. Give me more on this energy. And the card didn't want to come out. Okay. How you doing?
Where's my coaster?
What coaster?
It's a blue coaster you set your bottle of beer into. It's like a cup, but it's set the bottle in.
I don't know. It might be in one of them.
I hate to be looking all over Diane's house.
It might be in one of them. In one of them dresses with a where we keep the big spoons and stuff at. You know,
Anyway.
at the island cabinet. I'm doing a collective message.
And that what?
Huh?
And what is that?
It's zero.
Oh.
Yeah. I explained to
Okay.
you. Because we laugh.
We
laugh.
Alright, we can look for it.
Okay.
Because I'm getting ready to be up here. Oh, you got a new bed.
Okay. I'll come down and help you when I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, hold on y'all. Okay. So they said that something wasn't as it seemed. Okay. And we got the Son of Coins. Y'all, I told y'all my family coming in from out of town and stuff like that. So y'all seeing my cousins and my aunts and everybody pull up. Well, you know, my husband, cousin, and aunts and all that stuff. So mine's as well, but I just want Okay, so with the Son of Coins, so somebody's going to come in, okay? This is going to be, of course, a gentleman, okay? Maybe into astrology, okay? But it's like a cloaked type of energy. So this could definitely be a karmic coming in, and they could seem like first glance mundane eye, right? You may be attracted to them because they seem, look, and the Seven of Baskets just came out on top of that, right? So yeah, somebody trying to cloud your third eye. And I don't know if y'all remember, I started to scratch my third eye when we were talking about something being revealed, and we were talking about the dreams and all that. We're talking about not accepting something. So this is kind of all tied into there. Okay, so ladies, and you don't even got to be a lady. You could be a man that like men as well. Y'all know, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Take the energy as it resonates and listen to the messages, okay? And take the message for what it is, all right? But so this is going to be, my door just opened, y'all. Ain't that something? And ain't nobody out there, okay? So somebody is really trying to tap into your energy field. I ain't worried about it. Y'all know I got my answers downstairs, bitch. The answers in the air. Okay? But anyways, but I'm still gonna cleanse, right? Surely is. I got a sage humidifier down there just for that reason exactly. We sage everything moves around this bitch. Okay, so anyways. So back to it, okay? So this is definitely going to be somebody that's trying to cause some confusion, okay? Trying to cloud that third eye, trying to make you feel, and they might even try to make you feel like you don't know what you talking about. You know, when you tell them that you sense something, you get what I'm saying? Y'all know how they love to be like, oh, you trauma, crazy, you know, whatever kind of excuse they're gonna come up with, okay? Who knows? Alrighty. But Spirit is saying, like, most definitely this is going to be somebody that appears, okay? They're going to be again cloaking their energy, but they're going to make them they're going to seem real smart, if that makes sense. Like, and again, astrology is very important. So maybe astrology is like important to you or something like that. So maybe they're going to come about and try to make it seem like they know a little bit about astrology, or they could even come to you like they're like this master teacher or something like that. You know, very, very wise. They know some things, but y'all know demons know a lot of shit too. You get what I'm saying? They know just as much about the Bible as any Christian. You get what I'm saying? And not to use Christians, because Christians really ain't a good example, because they don't really know shit, but they think they know everything. And no offense, you get what I'm saying? But hey, we gotta call a spade a spade. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of them don't seek understanding for themselves. They just have the understanding of whatever the person on the pulpit is saying. Which is something that was taught by other people too. You get what I'm saying? Did y'all know that they have to teach the Bible a certain way? Did y'all know that? Like, you can't teach the Bible from your own perspective. Did y'all know that? I dated a woman. This is a while ago, and she was, look, y'all, my door keep opening. But she was a ordained like preacher, and they actually like have to teach the Bible a certain way, and they can't veer off from that way. Like, it's crazy, but it's not crazy when you think about it. But it's crazy, right? Yeah, girl. Definitely control. So, but I'm sitting there like, hold on, they're trying to make me forget. Nope, back to this person. Okay, so they're going to seem very intellectual. Okay, again, they're going to be somebody like starting out. Thank you, Spirit, because I couldn't think of the word the first time, and that's how you know when like motherfuckers be coming in clear. Okay, cloud up your mind and shit. Okay, but they'll come in and they'll mirror your energy, just as any narcissistic bitch would. You get what I'm saying? They learn you. You get what I'm saying? They watch you. They're fucking creeps. Okay. But anyways, back to the message. That's me coming through. Fucking creep. Okay. But they learn you. They watch you. You get what I'm saying? They learn your aesthetic, right? They learn the way you speak. Like, okay, these people really, they be on you. You get what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about it. But okay, so they're going to come in mirroring your energy, right? And you may be thinking, damn, like, I like this person. But really, this motherfucker just coming in to throw you off, to distort your vision in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, back to the dream. My tongue started itching. Okay, but back to the dream. And maybe we need to figure out what that means, because why my tongue itching right when I'm saying that, okay? But and Spirit is also telling you to cleanse. You get what I'm saying? Again, protect yourself, protect your energy. You get what I'm saying? Protect yourself, protect your energy. Protect yourself within the dream state as well. Okay, hematite up under your pillow. Alrighty. Black obsidian up under your pillow. Alrighty. Okay. But get you some African jade as well. Okay. And some bloodstone or bloodstone, whichever one resonates with your spirit. Okay. So but yeah, this person is very manipulative. Thank you, Spirit. That's why that Black Hermit came out there. And y'all know Black Hermit, okay? Take it as it resonates, okay? Master manipulator, we gotta call it what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, a true alchemist, okay? If there was there was never a black magician that was greater. You understand what I'm saying? But his life, his story was a lie. Like what he was telling people that was coming from all over the world was a lie, but he embodied that energy so well, it was true. So that's what I mean, like the greatest magician of all times, like, and not just the greatest black magician on stage, but the greatest root worker alchemist, well, one of the greatest root workers, okay, but definitely one of the greatest black magicians there was, okay. He embodied that so much that is what he became. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And message there, okay, embody it so much, okay, embody your essence, embody who you are, embody your higher self so much that is, because she is you, he is you understand what I'm saying? But embody it, okay? You don't have to chase it, you don't have to sit there and think about it, you just have to be it, okay? Again, aligning with that energy, aligning with that frequency here, okay? But that person, back to that motherfucker, okay? It's really coming to like stir some things up, make some things harder than what it is, okay? Alrighty, to come in and try to distort your vision, again, to distort what you know, okay? And this could, Spirit is saying this is a test. I'm like, okay. Okay, but a test for you, okay? Let's see how far you've come. Okay, don't we love it when Spirit be like, nah, we ain't trying to scare you, bitch. We trying to show you how far you come. Okay, hello, how you doing? How you doing? Alrighty. And I love that. How you doing? Very confident. Okay, but yeah, keep planting those seeds, my babies. Okay, I'm telling you guys, the abundance that you guys are in search of, the abundance that you seek is here. Okay, the fruits of your labor are going to be showing very, very, very soon. Okay, the harvest is near. Okay, the harvest is here. Hell yeah. Okay, but it's very much so near. Okay, remember that bingo energy we was talking about earlier. Okay, you guys again living in material comfort, spiritual comfort. Okay, you guys receiving a blessing. Alrighty. You guys are receiving some sort of inheritance as well, okay? Whether that be a physical, actual inheritance, okay, or whether that be a spiritual inheritance, bitch. Ain't no inheritance better, okay? That's one that's everlasting. Don't stop, okay? Don't stop. Alrighty, residual. Okay, it just keep flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. Ashe. Okay, give me more. Give me more from my collective. The 5 of 6 out there, the Sun of 6 out there. Because bitch, people gonna talk, people gonna hate, but you are who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit say, goddamn, again, touch not my anointed ones. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be some haters, okay? They're not gonna like the fact that you are standing in your power. Okay, they're not going to like the fact that you know yourself. They already don't like the fact that you know yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You could be somebody like you're very ambitious. You get what I'm saying? Like, you may not even have too much. You get what I'm saying? But you're comfortable. You're well taken care of. Again, you know yourself. Your confidence isn't bought. You get what I'm saying? Like, you grew this. You get what I'm saying? From the root, bitch, from a seed. You get what I'm saying? So what you got, the confidence you got, can't nobody else take that away from you. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not based off of accolades. You get what I'm saying? Most of your life you had to be there for yourself. Most of your life you had to pat yourself on the back and say good job. You know? So it's not something, you know, what, you know, it wasn't given to you, so it can't be taken away. You know, period. You know? And so there's people that don't like you simply because you are who you are. You know, simply because of your strength, simply because of your character, simply because you don't look like nothing that you've been through, simply because you handle certain things a certain type of way, you know, where they felt like they was gonna get a certain type of reaction out of you or something like that, and you didn't act like that, you know, you ain't show your ass. You get what I'm saying? And so they didn't like that. And some of them don't like you just because of that. You know, just because they couldn't get under your skin when they tried their hardest to. You get what I'm saying? Just because they did everything in their dark ass mind to, you know, and you still did not wither, you did not dither, you did not fail. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these people actually did things so you would fail. You get what I'm saying? They was actually praying on your downfall. They was actually lighting them candles. You get what I'm saying? And it did not work. Okay, it did not work, and they don't like that. Okay, they sitting somewhere thinking, what the fuck? And then when you get this blessing here, they're really gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, it's gonna piss them off. You get what I'm saying? I heard when the hate don't, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies, bitch. Okay, and that's exactly what that is. Okay, they're gonna have to gather up a new posse. Okay, because the old posse already done found out that they ain't what the fuck, you know. Okay, you going straight from rags to witches. I'm hearing Mami Wata. Okay, Mami Wata could be very significant for somebody here. Okay. Saint Martha the Dominator. Okay, Saint Martha Dominadora. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, again, Mama Hecate. Ashe. Okay, all here to restore the balance. You get what I'm saying? All I wouldn't call them chaotic, but to the mundane energies, to the ones that like to label things, all very chaotic energies, right? But they bring the chaos to show you how resilient you are, to show you how strong you are, to get rid of the old. You get what I'm saying? To bring you and to show you a new, right? A new way, a new life, a new thinking, a new perspective, a new you. Ashe. Okay. And you gotta burn the new down, but you gotta burn it to a crisp. You get what I'm saying? There has to be no fucking room for rebirth. You get what I'm saying? For that energy to rebirth anyway, or to be reborn or restored. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times, again, that's why we have these these tower moments, and that's why I tell people the tower card isn't a bad card, no matter which way you look at it. You get what I'm saying? Whether you're going through a change that is for the good, or as we like to label it, for the good, for the bad, you know. But every significant change, everything that happens for us is for our greatest and highest good, and we just have to, you know, with time, and time is really the key factor in everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll either know it in that time that, hey, this is all for my good, or as time goes on, you know, and maybe a week from now, maybe a day from now, maybe a year from now, you'll then look at that situation and be like, damn, that was for my good. This could have happened, that could have happened, you know, damn. If I would have waited that much longer, then that would have, you know, like that type of energy there. Okay. But yeah, some people gonna talk, let them talk. People gonna hate, let them hate. You get what I'm saying? They can't change shit. They can't change who you are. They can't change, you know. And they don't want to change. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't want to go off on another rant, although I know y'all probably don't mind, you know. But Spirit wants you to realize how powerful you are. Okay. How powerful you are. How strong you are. How resilient you are, how different you are, right? They want you to embrace your differences. Embrace yourself, you know, as a whole being, you know, the dark and the light, okay? The spiritual and the mundane, okay? Find the balance, alrighty? Find the balance. Again, even with the rest, you know, with the resting energy, find the balance, okay? We don't always have to be on go, you know. Sometimes, a lot of times, our spirit is calling for us to rest, and we need to know when that is, and we need to be able to rest, you know. Okay, because your spirit calling out for rest is like a baby crying. The baby was crying, and I went to listen, and the baby stopped crying, and you understand, I don't think there's nothing wrong with the baby. Okay, they're playing. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hi. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, his mommy got him. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Okay. Knowing that you are powerful. Salamanders are very significant. There's a salamander sitting on his shoulder. Okay. So go check out the spiritual significance of a salamander. Okay. What spirit medicine does she have for us? Yeah. Bishop C. Mason is out there. I'm telling you guys are very powerful beings. You guys are indeed coming out of an initiation. Okay. And for some of y'all, again, that reminder, or starting anew, again, or coming out of one and going into another one. You guys are evolving, period. Okay. And so that's why Spirit was calling for that moment of solitude for you guys. That was that moment of restoration, right? Of rebuilding, if you will. Okay. Yeah. And his tongue is on fire. So watch your words, right? Because your words are so powerful. You are so powerful, you know. You are indeed the essence of God. You get what I'm saying? There's strength in you. There's power in you, right? There's the gift of alchemy within you, okay? It doesn't matter who you are. It don't matter what you believe in. Know that that is exactly what it is, okay? Again, energy is everything. Know thyself, okay? And again, learning the sacred text, right? And I tell people, hey, you know, read 1 or 2, 3, 5 sacred texts, you know, like, I don't know, but don't just don't just immerse yourself into one, you know, sacred text, whether that be the Bible, the Torah, you know, the teachings of Baha'u'llah, you know, whatever the case, you know, but read different texts, you know, learn different perspectives, because what you'll really start to realize, and this is the reason why I do, you know, study the Baha'i faith, why I am a Baha'i, is because what you'll realize is, again, there's many rivers, right, that go to the Victoria, right? But again, they all indeed lead to the Victoria, right? And so understand that there may be teachings, there may be different preachings, you get what I'm saying? There may be different meanings, or but it's all one source. It all comes from one source, right? Just many different understandings, and that's what we have to realize, like, hey, and doesn't that just speak about the how amazing the Most High is, right? Source energy is, like, and even when it comes to Ifa and things like that, everybody has their, what source is, right? There is not one religion where there is one, like, that just thinks, and they're atheists, right? But it doesn't matter what part of the earth you come from, like, there is a source energy, there is God, bitch, in everything, right? But again, as I was saying, like, isn't it just so amazing, like, that he knew that as well, or she knew that, or whatever you want to call it, he, she, them, okay, source energy as a whole, and I feel like there can't be one without the other, and that's my opinion, that's my understanding, right? But yeah, isn't that just so amazing? Like, he knew, like, okay, y'all gonna get it this way, but y'all might need a whole different understanding right here, and then y'all over here, y'all gonna need a whole nother different book. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna need I gotta teach it for you, and so that is beautiful in itself, right? But again, just know thyself, okay? Know your power, okay? Know your strengths, know the things that you need to work on, okay? Again, doing that shadow work, okay? Truth in all, that part, and all is truth. Okay, we got the Two of Knives out there in reverse. Spirit wants you to really, really trust your intuition, okay? Really, really trust. See, y'all, thank you, Spirit. And see, I was reading in another, because y'all know every rising I get up and I do my studies, my Baha'i studies. And there was a, hold on, let me, okay. Thank you, Spirit. The Eight of Baskets, okay. But there was another passage that I was reading, and it was speaking about, how the Most High gave us intelligence and intuition, right? Intuition, right? Again, intuition, right? To help guide us, right? That is our compass, right? But of course, in school and things like that, they don't teach you about your intuition, which is truly your first sense, right? It is not your seventh sense, it is your first sense, right? They don't teach you about that. They teach you about sight, they teach you about, smell, they teach you about taste, touch, but they don't teach you about your intuition. And then if y'all anything like me when y'all was younger and y'all was all into, like, listen, I wanted to know what made people snap, like what made serial killers become serial killers. You get what I'm saying? What is the difference between me and this person over here that y'all are saying is insane? You get what I'm saying? As a child, I wanted to know that. You get what I'm saying? So I would sit around and I would watch documentaries and things like that. Good afternoon. Everything is going great. I hope everything is well with you. Yes, I pray that everything is well with you. I speak that everything is well with you. I speak it, I feel it, I know it. Ashe. But yeah, they don't teach us about the intuition. And then, when they speak about the people with the voices in their head, and then at one point in time I'm like, bitch, am I crazy? Because I got voices in my head. And so, but I'm like, what makes them any different, So anyways, the passage that I was reading this rising, it was speaking about, how God gave us intuition and intelligence, so that we could think for ourselves, so that we could find the truth in everything, so we were not like sheeple, like blind sheep, like the blind leading the blind, you know, like, hey, I gave you your own mind. And that's how we don't, like, God don't want us following nobody blindly, okay? And it doesn't matter what religion, what dysphoria you practice, you know. The Most High doesn't want you to follow anybody blindly. And that's another reason why I tell you guys, like, I know certain things, like, I know certain things to be fact. I know certain things because, you know, I've always practiced this lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So there's just certain things that I know. But I even tell you guys, hey, even though I'm telling you this, still be a leader of your own discernment, you know, do your own research, you know, find your own way, you know, do it and see it how it works for you. You get what I'm saying? Hey, baby, how you doing? I love your outfit. That is so cute.
You got for Christmas.
Oh, and it feels so good too, girl. You think I can fit that? Okay? I'm gonna try it on when I come in. I wanna wear it. I like it. It's so beautiful.
I can fit that too.
Yeah, you can. Will you shut the door, please, ladies?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's why I listen to you. Yeah. You know, but I think everybody, yeah, be a leader of your own discernment. Like, seriously, like, don't just listen to somebody because they think that it's facts or they speak it to be facts, you know. And again, because some things that work for somebody else may not work for you, you know. And that's why I say, you know, be a leader of your own discernment. Find your own way, you know. Like, yeah, shit like that. Hold on, y'all, the puzzle came up. Okay, but the Two of Knives, I'm saying that because we got the Two of Knives in reverse, right? And so your intuition has been telling you something, right? Your inner voice, your higher self. I don't know if I want to say higher or highest, okay? But either one, okay? Your higher, highest self, okay? Is really screaming out, okay? And it's guiding you, is teaching you something, telling you something. And it could have something to do with a man, okay? But it could just be a person or a place, okay? This man could be anything, okay? You know what it is because your intuition has been telling you, okay? But there's also your heart, right? Our beautiful hearts, right? That wants to hold on to it, right? And again, that heart and that mind can be something so beautiful, but something so detrimental at times as well, right? Because, like, you'll know something, right? With your first sense, which is your intuition, right? You'll know it. Spirit will tell you. Spirit will even show us sometimes, right? But we be like, oh no, bitch, that's all wet for me. Let me close my eyes real tight, act like it never, you know? Like that type of energy, like we turn a blind eye to it, right? We turn the blind eye to our intuition all the time. And that's why we become very doubtful in our gifts at times, right? Because we don't know if we can truly trust our intuition. Again, we haven't been taught, you know, to trust our intuition and things like that. So when those moments come when we need to trust it, we doubt it, you know, until again we deprogram and reprogram and things like that. But yeah, you guys know what it is. Whatever it is, you need to leave it alone. You need to walk away from it. Just as earlier when we were talking about, you know, you guys, we were talking about leaving something alone or leaving somebody alone or turning the blind eye. Yeah, we were talking about the plants and things like that. Thank you, Spirit. Right? We were telling you, like, once you learn that something ain't good for you energetically wise, or, you know, whatever the case may be, like as a plant, you know, you do these things for your plant, so do these things for yourself as well. Okay? And that's just that confirmation, okay, that you know you need to walk away from it. You know you need to leave it alone, right? Your inner voice has been telling you to, okay? Listen, okay? Listen, Linda, listen. Give me one more card, okay? Give me one more. And then we'll end the live right there. Yeah, the Father of Sticks. You guys are very much so protected, okay? Protecting your path, protecting in everything that you do, okay? Continue to make wise choices, okay, that are for your greatest and highest good, okay? Continue to walk in your authority, okay? Continue to walk in your strength, okay? Again, continue to know yourself, Okay? Yeah, you guys have been initiated. Okay, from the Son of Sticks to the Bishop C. Mason. Okay? Yeah. You guys are very, very magical beings, very benevolent beings. Okay. Continue to do magic, my loves. Continue to trust yourselves. Continue to believe in yourself. Okay. Have patience. Okay. Again, search for more things to be grateful for. Always look for the things to be grateful for because there's so much for you to be grateful for. Even now, in this moment, as Spirit is preparing you for this great reset here. And I say reset because your life is about to be completely different, right? I'm telling y'all, it's going to feel like luck, right? For some of you guys, like, it's going to feel like the jackpot. I'm sitting here looking at a Powerball thing right now. Like, life is about to change. Your finances is about to change so significantly. Okay, and I seen the 7 of Wands down here, right? And like, know that you're very deserving for it. It's going to be shocking, y'all. It's going to be shocking. And you, when you get this, like, when this, okay, for some, look, and then I shuffled again and the 7 of Sticks came out again. Okay, like, so it's going to be shocking. It's going to kind of be like a regular societal person now, like, becoming a lord. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm speaking in Bridgerton terms, right? Like, when they had like the royal classes and things like that. Like, you're about to become like you're about to go from like a regular type of energy, and not to say you're a regular energy bitch, but you could be living a regular life, you know, like we're existing, to now, like, again, that residual income for some of you guys. Like, it is going to be like a swift change, a quick change, something like a Powerball or like something like that, you know. And again, it's gonna shock you so much. You may question it, okay, or you may question yourself when it comes or something like that. But Spirit is telling you guys, like, nah, you prayed for this, right? You worked hard for this. Okay, I'm telling you guys, like, the seeds that you guys have planted are about to bear such great fruit. So get ready for it, my babies. I love y'all so very much. Again, it's your girl Phoenix Asset, and this was your collective message, my babies. If you guys would like to book me for readings for ritual works, if you guys need Palo Santo, sage, if y'all need ritual kits, then make sure to check out the website divineascensionwithisis.square.site. Again, for my babies that are on TikTok, y'all can find the link in my bio. For those of you guys that are on YouTube, y'all can find the link within the description of the page. Okay, again, thank you all so very much for being here with me today, but most importantly, thank yourselves for receiving this soul medicine. Continue to move with great intentions, and again, for the greatest and highest of us all, right? For humanity, not just for me, not just for you, not just for your bloodline, but for everybody, right? Because as you rise, we rise. Ashe, peace.